And the Bucks have some fantastic wing players on their team. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jabari Parker. How well do these two complement each other, Jet?
Giannis and Parker.
It's a road game for the Thunder, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. Bucks looking to make the most out of
Get a nice clean game, huh?
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook and Oladipo, the athletic backcourt duo. Roberson is out there with Ilyasova. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low. Now here's Westbrook. The feed to Oladipo. Back to Westbrook. Three-pointer. And he's good on the three ball. Westbrook's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Thunder.
Outstanding anticipation that time from Oladipo, seeing the floor extremely well and then zipping the pass over to the open man.
Screened by Parker. Tipped away and stolen by Ilyasova. And here's the fast break. Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Carter Williams. That's tipped. On its way from Oladipo for two. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And, you know, Oladipo continues to improve his jumper. At the very least, you've got to get a hand in his face as he's rising up to take it.
And that one drops for him.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, I think it's got to serve notice to the defense that it's going to take a much stronger effort than that to contain this guy today. They've got to bring more force if they're going to try to slow him down.
Every year, they'll always put out an NBA survey of who is the toughest to guard. No surprise that Russell Westbrook is almost always at the top of the list in those surveys. He just, Greg, strikes fear in opposing defenders.
And Kevin, it's a result of several factors in terms of why he tops that list. He has the game and the body to punish you for all 4 quarters, and he never lets up in his intensity. And also a knack for putting players who are caught sleeping on posters. It is both physically and mentally draining guarding a guy like Westbrook.
It's another look, and the shot goes in. Westbrook's got 7 points.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Well, you know, it's still early, partner, but that's what we're seeing so far, and we know what he can do on one of his better days. It's hard to handle.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Ilyasova. From outside the arc, Westbrook can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 5. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. He said they have to do a good job of moving their feet defensively. That's the only way they're going to avoid getting dunked on. He said they also want to turn guys who are slashers into jump shooters. We'll see if that works, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Parker with the steal. 11 feet away. Monroe controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and the determination by Greg Monroe. I mean,
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Westbrook kicks to Adams. Back to Westbrook. Takes the 3. Good on the triple. He's got 10.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. 6 points for Greg Monroe.
and you just got to really like the versatility of Monroe. He's really stretching the defense with how he strokes it from the mid-range area.
Here's Westbrook. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Oklahoma City?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Down low. Doesn't go that time.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And Kevin, what's remarkable to me about Westbrook is that as much as he is used in the offensive game plan, I mean, this is a guy that is the focal point in terms of how they're going to play. That's a tremendous amount of pressure on a player, no matter how talented he is.
The first free throw is good. And thinking again about Westbrook and his high usage rate, it's incredible, Greg, because he still plays entirely efficient.
It's crazy. I mean, normally the more shots you take, the more your efficiency drops. But Westbrook seems to be free of that. It's a big reason why this team lets Westbrook do so much for them on the offensive end.
Here's Monroe. Banked in off the glass. Monroe's got 8 points.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
It's stolen by Carter Williams. And here we go. Fast break. Carter Williams has got the ball. Westbrook with the block. And he recovers it.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And, you know, Michael Carter Williams, MCW, perhaps have...
Look, I'm fine with our defensive effort.
Guys, he has a lot to offer.
He really does. MCW, I think, has improved his efficiency as a scorer. He's been a lot more selective with his shot selection inside the arc and beyond it. So that
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Cantor with a screen on Carter Williams. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
yeah, if you're going to foul, then
The Thunder have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Two shots.
That's good from Cantor. And Cantor drops them both.
And clearly the Bucks, one of the more youthful teams in the league. The players they plan to build around have a few years before they're even in their mid-20s, so a bright future. I mean, their youth can be good and bad. It kind of cuts both ways during the season.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot's good. Antetokounmpo's got his first 2 points of the night.
When Antetokounmpo is in the paint, you need to find him. You have to give him the ball there. I mean, he's an absolute monster in the post because he can shoot over most guys, and if he's defended well, he'll find you if you're open as a teammate.
And with the double-edged sword of youth, the Bucks have just been trying to focus on getting better and growing their talent the last year or two.
And I like that approach. I think it's the right approach to take with a team like this. Getting them to learn what it takes to be a consistent player in the NBA is huge. I mean, letting them come together organically and having leaders emerge has been part of the process. It takes a little longer that way, but I think it is more of a solid foundation when you start competing in playoff basketball.
Here's Oladipo. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Outside Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Stolen by Monroe. Parker dishes to Antetokounmpo. A shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bucks trail by 6. Tries from 10. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Carter Williams has got his third basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Outstanding foul shooting in this game, and that confidence can be infectious. They're taking care of business on the charity stripe.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. John Henson's checked in for Monroe. Maker comes in for Parker, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Carter Williams. And then for Oklahoma City, Nick Collison's checked.
Well, it's safe to say, I think, that Giannis' experiment at point guard last season was a tremendous success. Transitioned full-time to that role after the All-Star break, and it was a revelation, and it really saw a boost to his numbers across the board.
It didn't take long to see that Giannis would thrive as a point guard. He immediately became a triple-double machine.
And, you know, he has the ball handling and vision to play the position really well, I think. I mean, his biggest strength is going to be using his height to his advantage. And you definitely wonder if he'll transform into the second coming. And I hesitate to say this when you talk about Magic Johnson. But at least in playing style and because of that size, he possibly could bring us to mind of Magic Johnson.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Rejected by Payne. Singler outside. Up top, Kanter. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the right side. Here's Dellavedova, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
Middleton can't get it to go.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And Cantor wide open. He shoots. Sinks the triple. Cantor's got 7 points in the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
I mean, it's early enough that they have plenty of time to make adjustments, but their D has to improve.
Morrow, the pass to Payne. Wide open shot is on the money. And it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one for a teammate.
Here's Dellavedova. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. With 1 on the clock. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No. It's the Thunder. They're up by 5. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything, like all chores, pretty much 18 years of being rookie. That's pretty much all it is, and people just beat you up for no reason.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, I'd say it might have toughened him up a little bit, that's for sure. Wow, 18? That is mind-boggling.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
They've got Antetokounmpo, Plumlee out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova, and it's Carter Williams in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Cantor against Plumlee. Here's Morrow. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The Thunder with the lead. And Roberson kicks to Cantor. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Enes Kanter. He's got 10 points and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
Clark, 5 pretty big points indeed.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Greg Monroe is now the man in the middle with Milwaukee, and he wants the responsibility of leading the team. He said being a leader comes with the territory, but it's not extra pressure. I want to be a leader. I'm just trying to set an example. Come in every day and do what I need to do. Hopefully that's something everyone can pick up. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. This was the team he chose. He wants that responsibility. Oklahoma City leading by 5. And here's Morrow outside. Plumlee with the rebound. And here is Dellavedova. Plumlee with the screen. No one near Teletovic as he lets it go. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Antetokounmpo dishes to Plumlee. Here's Carter Williams, drops in the tray. Carter Williams has got 9.
And hey, we know the three-point shot is a work in progress for Carter Williams, but when he's dropping it in from there, you got to get on him.
Now Payne. He feeds it to Ilyasova. Lock at 6. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. From deep, Morrow hits the three-point bomb.
Only took him a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. Dellavedova with the ball. Here's Carter Williams. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Deflects the pass. Cantor, the pass to Payne. Here's Roberson. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Ilyasova, and there's another one for the Thunder.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get
Parker's checked in for Milwaukee. The Thunder also changing it up. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Victor Oladipo comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Payne.
Really hard to say enough about how good Carter Williams is at spotting the open man. He's got excellent vision and just a nice feel for what they're trying to get done in their offense.
On its way from Oladipo for 2. Rebound, Milwaukee.
I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Carter Williams dishes to Dellavedova. Inside. Westbrook against Carter Williams. Outside Westbrook. Jumper off the screen. Misses off the right iron.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Here's Carter Williams. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Some good numbers for Carter Williams. 9 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's got today have been just electric.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And he knocks down the first one. And one big reason why Michael Carter Williams has gone from being a franchise building block to a player that can either start or come off the bench has been his decision-making as a point guard. Way too turnover prone for a guy who runs the offense.
Yeah, it hasn't improved in that area as much as you would like to see, guys. I mean, he's still yet to have a season with an assist-to-turnover ratio above 2. Now, the best guards in the league are 3.5 plus in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio. So he's well below that. So maybe not your prototypical starting point guard, but still a valuable player in your rotation.
Craig Monroe, he's checked in for Plumlee. Pass to Roberson. Screen by Adams. And Roberson kicks to Oladipo. Dishes to Ilyasova. Back to Oladipo. From downtown. Another miss by Oladipo.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Back to Westbrook. Ilyasova sets a screen for Westbrook. And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season. Well, Westbrook has been great. He has 14 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Nick Collison's checked in for the Thunder. Singler comes in for Roberson. Here's Parker. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Parker's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, I like the bounce, the elevation that Parker gives you on that mid-range jump shot. Defenses can't really get to it, and that's why he's so successful with it.
Westbrook passes to Adams. Oladipo dishes to Singler. Toledovich against Oladipo. Westbrook kicks to Adams, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A different look for Milwaukee. Maker comes in for Mirza Toledovich. Bucks trail by 9. Middleton dishes to Dellavedova. Shoots. At the tip. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Henson checked in for Milwaukee. Westbrook passes to Oladipo. For the three. And Henson pulls it down.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now here is Dellavedova. He kicks it to Maker. Middleton against Oladipo. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Really like the energy that Middleton plays with, especially on the boards where it gets very physical.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
His first shot coming late. Milwaukee with the rebound. Maker's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And, you know, when Jason Kidd was a player, he had a no-nonsense approach to the game. Still maintains that approach as a coach. Very much focused on results and efficiency over bells and whistles and all the extras.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
No clue where that pass.
Bucks trail by 5. Dellavedova with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. There's the double team with Westbrook. Maker kicks to Henson. Middleton outside. Just 5 to shoot. Dellavedova from outside. That one, no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. And thinking about where Kidd's playing tendencies show up in his coaching, his unselfishness and commitment to defense are there too.
Yeah, and there's a calming demeanor that he brought to the court as a player, and I think he brings that to the sideline as well. And keeping things in perspective, I think has been a big help during his stay at Milwaukee.
And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. And it's Payne in for Victor Oladipo. Westbrook kicks to Payne. Back to Westbrook to end the drought. They get it back. Goes back up. Westbrook missing again.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Dellavedova dishes to Maker. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Maker's got 6 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
It's Westbrook with the drive.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Henson, and John Henson with the slam.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Westbrook passes to Kanter. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Henson with the screen. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Tries from 16. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Maker. That's now 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. 27 seconds left in the first half of the game. For three, Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Middleton dishes to Dellavedova. Lets it go. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Bucks lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking, get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
First half in the books. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome back as we break down all the action. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They never got too far behind as their largest deficit in the period was 8. The second quarter was a different story than the first. They played with energy and confidence in building a 3-point lead at the break. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, their shooting accuracy was on point. It was good play calling, of course, by the coaching staff, but it was great execution by the team.
And that about wraps it up.
Welcome back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the buildings of downtown reflecting off the gentle waters of beautiful Lake Michigan. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the approach to that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Westbrook and Oladipo, the athletic backcourt duo. Ilyasova out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Adams in at the center position. Ilyasova against Antetokounmpo. And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That's foul number 2 for him. Middleton outside. The dish to Antetokounmpo. Monroe the pass to Parker, and the layup's good off the glass. Parker's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bucks.
And if you're not defended or unmarked, Monroe will find you. Terrific vision from the big man. There's one word that you would use to describe Greg Monroe: consistency. Game to game, year to year, you know what he's going to give you. Doesn't vacillate or fluctuate much. He eats minutes and shows up to play his game each and every night.
Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And with Monroe, the consistency is in the numbers. Guys, pretty much, he has had the same season stat line every year he's played since his rookie year.
And I love the fact that it's a combination of his consistency and versatility that allows him to be extremely valuable on any team.
Westbrook against Carter Williams. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Ring shot on the way, and it's good for 2. Roberson's got 5. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Adams. To the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now the Bucks moving it up. Parker's running.
Boy, Parker, difficult to handle when he drives it, especially when he goes right into the defense like that. Well, you can see it and feel it in certain players. I mean, that sense of timing, when to take shots, how to get them off. And Jabari Parker is one of those kinds of guys. I mean, he's got great natural instincts, particularly on the offensive end. He's got a versatile enough game to take advantage of a defender really anywhere on the floor.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Westbrook. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. That ties it up.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
And I think you hit the nail on the head when you said Parker has a versatile game, guys. Back to the basket, facing up on the drive. He can hurt you in so many ways.
And I like his activity without the ball, too, guys. That's another element that he brings. He's comfortable running off screens to get open, and he attacks the glass on the offensive board. Those are the little things that give him a chance to be a great player. Well, I tell you, one of the things you love about Chris Middleton, at least that I like about him, is that he's a stat sheet stuffer. I mean, he gives you a little bit of everything on the court. He has the size to play either wing spot, and he's terrific on the glass, and he moves the ball exceptionally well, too.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, we know that the Thunder hired Billy Donovan as its new head coach. In his 2 decades at the University of Florida, he led them to 2 national titles with players like Al Horford and Joakim Noah. A defensive-minded coach, he's developed into a great offensive mind. Fellas, that's what he's trying to bring to OKC. Moving the floor, as he calls it. Creating space for their great scorers to operate.
Ball movement, player movement. That's where the league is going, D.A. Thanks. And with Middleton, it isn't just the assists and rebounds that he contributes. Also comes up with a lot of steals.
Yeah, he does a little bit of everything and does it all quite well. I mean, he's not going to be a triple-double guy, but I tell you what, he's going to put some good numbers in just about every column of the stat sheet. 18, 4, and 4 is what he averaged in an impressive 2016 season.
And he's got great length for a point guard, and it served him well on that play.
The Bucks have gone 9 of 13 from the line. A different look for Milwaukee. Plumlee is checked in for Parker. And Mirza Teletovic subbed in for Antetokounmpo.
The Syracuse alum, Carter Williams, a combo guard with really outstanding court vision and excellent speed.
Bucks leading by 3. Middleton dishes to Carter Williams. Here's Monroe. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 5 assists in the game. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Adams with the screen on Carter Williams to the paint. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
The Thunder have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And that one misses. The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And Middleton kicks to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Here's Oladipo. He's got 5. Pass to Roberson. Kicks to Adams. Back to Robertson. Fires the 3. No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Now the feed to Monroe. 3-pointer, Teletovic. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Morrow, the pass to Ilyasova. He dishes it to Morrow. The pass to Oladipo. 3-pointer. Teletovic grabs the board. Bucks leading by 5. Here's Carter Williams. And he overshot that one, missing.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that. He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Plumlee with the screen. Swiped away. And now a fast break for the Thunder. It's good. This game is all even.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Here's Carter Williams. 13 points in the game. Shot off the screen. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, the pick, and with that weak screen, I use that term loosely, he had nothing to spring him open. It was ineffective.
Here's Roberson, covered by Teletovic. Pass to Morrow. 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Oladipo. Looking to get it going. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And when you give Oladipo a running start, he's going to torch you. Plain and simple.
Bucks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Monroe. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A different look for Milwaukee. Henson's checked in for Plumlee. Maker comes in for Greg Monroe. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Chris Middleton. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Collison comes in for Ilyasova. Singler, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Payne in for Victor Oladipo. Payne kicks to Collison. He feeds it to Robertson. To the middle. Here's Singler. Stolen by Henson. Here's Teletovic. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Teletovic has got 7 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Bucks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
Toledovich with a screen on Singler. Carter Williams against Singler. Puts it up from 17. Here's Henson. And count the basket. He's fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
What's up? Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Henson. And John Henson has been a player who can start for a team in short spells, but he seems to have found his niche as a threat off the bench in either post position. Very efficient as a scorer and doesn't need a lot of touches to thrive.
And Kevin, I think that's a big plus with him, that he can play either post position quite well. He's 6'11", but has the foot speed to guard both centers and power forwards. And I don't think he'll ever be a star, but you know, he's a player every coach enjoys having because he gives you winning ingredients and attributes.
Now here's Payne. Carter Williams covering. Singler outside. Passes it to Cantor. Back to Singler. Inside. Collison kicks to Cantor. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. 14 points for Enes Kanter.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Carter Williams kicks to Henson. And here is Carter Williams. He's got 13, and the basket by Maker.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And Singler kicks to Cantor. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Collison with the screen for Payne. Dishes to Cantor. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got his fourth rebound in this one. Shoots from 14. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Dellavedova's got 6 points.
And I like to see Carter Williams swing the ball like that. I mean, a crafty guard with good size. He finds ways to get his teammates involved.
Payne dishes to Collison. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Singler for three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Henson's got his fifth rebound in this one. The dish to Carter Williams. Back to Dellavedova. Over to the left wing. 16 feet away. Maker misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Roberson the pass to Payne. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He kicks it to Cantor. A rebound by the Bucks. Henson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over to the left wing. Now Carter Williams. Three-pointer to Toledovich. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And we've reached the end of the third. Milwaukee on top, leading by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
Defensively, keep talking, right? Keep helping each other. We get the rebound, don't get it early, pick and roll.
And Jason Kidd telling them what it's going to take. All 5 guys communicating on the floor.
And calling for the early pick and rolls. You can get really clean looks that way before that defense is able to kind of lock in.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Parker and Monroe together inside. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo, and it's Dellavedova in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo kicks to Parker. To the middle, here's Monroe. That one's not good. To go. Excellent D from Cancer. Thunder trailing by 5. Singler dishes to Ilyasova. Back to Singler. Beyond the arc. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Oladipo, he's checked in for pain. Milwaukee leading by 5. Dellavedova with the ball. Kicks it to Monroe. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Trying to find Parker. He's got it now. The feed to Dellavedova. He tries for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Oladipo outside. Uncovered. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Dellavedova, that's good.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Thunder trailing by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Stolen by Monroe. Shoots from the elbow. Will not go. This is off the front iron. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
To the inside. Here's Parker. Oh, that's blocked. Westbrook passes to Singler, and Oladipo has it in the corner. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
And when Greg Monroe signed with Milwaukee, many thought it was a perfect fit. However, as we saw after a short time, any question if he can be the answer for the team. Not so much a knock on his play, just on what the team is missing overall.
Hey, Greg does an awful lot of good things, but he's not a guy who's going to be a rim protector. His game is pretty close to the ground. But nonetheless, no matter what team Monroe plays for, I think he'll give you a post presence on offense, and he'll give you consistent effort in every aspect of the game.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He does not think they're giving him everything. He said they've been faster to us all night. Loose balls, rebounds, everything. We got to wake up. It's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We got to seize this game. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Oladipo for 3. Greg Monroe with the rebound. Monroe's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Bucks leading by 8. Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Oladipo outside. Launches it. Rebounded by Greg Monroe. Monroe's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Middleton kicks to Dellavedova. Here's Monroe. And the shot no good. A bit short. Thunder trailing by 8. Oladipo outside. No good. Shot missing. The Bucks go the other way with it.
Boy, it's been a rough day for him, Kevin. I mean, he's not the only reason they're down right now, but he's certainly one of them.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Adams checked in. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Parker dishes to Monroe. Over in the corner, Dellavedova puts up a three, and there's a whistle that goes against Greg Monroe. That'll be his second foul of the game. Thunder trailing by 8. Outside Westbrook. He dishes it to Oladipo. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Dellavedova, the pass to Parker. They set the screen. Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. Up again. Roberson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And here now the Thunder. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And Oladipo kicks to Roberson. Lets it go from deep. And the Thunder, another three.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Parker outside. And the pass to Monroe to stop the drought. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 18 points for Greg Monroe.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Westbrook dishes to Ilyasova. Nice work there coming off the screen.
Nice looking shot from Ilyasova. He hits these shots consistently, especially when the defense doesn't make their presence felt.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Well, they were getting tired out there. A quick timeout gives them an opportunity to catch their breath.
Look, I'm fine with our defensive effort. But I know we could be doing so much better on offense. We don't need a home run every time we come down the court. Be patient on offense. Keep the ball moving, and good things will happen. Good looks, guys. Don't settle. Let's go.
Henson checked in for the Bucks. Carter Williams comes in from Matthew Dellavedova. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Fantastic read by Antetokounmpo. I mean, ready to attack or spring up for the jump shot. Whatever the defense is willing to give him, that's what he takes.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
No good on that one.
A couple of things that make Ilyasova so unique are his quickness and shooting ability at 6'10".
Good on the second free throw. Now here's Carter Williams. To the paint, trying to find Parker. He's got it now. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Adams with the screen on Middleton. Pass to Westbrook. Fires from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. They've led by as much as 10. A good look from Carter Williams. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
Really difficult to catch up to the high release point Carter Williams has on his jump shot. Just deadly with that pull-up J.
Westbrook passes to Roberson. Back to Westbrook. Puts up a three. Nailed from three-point land. Westbrook's got 25 points.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
And the defense is just not closing out quick enough.
And Henson kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the foul on John Henson. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Middleton against Oladipo. Feeds it to Robertson. Left side, Westbrook. Great D that time from Middleton.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And in a close game like this, it can be won or lost on the boards. They've got to keep it up.
Thunder trailing by 4. Passes it to Oladipo. He feeds it to Westbrook. The tray. Westbrook missing again.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And Middleton is just a total package. Not just a scorer, but a terrific passer as well.
The Thunder shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. And it's time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Monroe. What's the status, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Bucks head athletic trainer. He told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious.
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. Knocks it loose, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Craig Monroe. He's checked in for Milwaukee. On defense, the Thunder. 4-point game. Here's Carter Williams. Thunder with the rebound. Ilyasova's got 7 rebounds in the game. Adams dishes to Ilyasova. Westbrook against Carter Williams. Here's Roberson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
By missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. Not the ideal situation.
There's the screen. Monroe outside. Poked loose and stolen by Ilyasova. The finish, and Ilyasova throws it down.
Boy, just an awesome showcase from Ilyasova. He's a gutsy player, courageous in how he goes about it, and cool under pressure.
Here's Monroe. Money!
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Dishes it to Carter Williams. He kicks it to Monroe. Leans. He goes up again, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Talk about a terrific game for Monroe. He's got 13 rebounds and 2 steals as well.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
You know, the former Hoya Greg Monroe is a bruising big man who really imposes his will in the paint.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game. Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fast break, here we go. Here's Carter Williams, an easy 2 points on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Really a heads up.
Hustle up. Let's figure this out now. Let's go. We've had our chances on offense, but we need to start capitalizing on it. We just talked about this.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Collison. Count it!
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here's Roberson. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Especially now, Greg. I mean, this is a critical point in the game. His three-point shot really could end up turning the tide here and telling the story.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Westbrook from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. Superb. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Carter-Williams. He was not to be denied on the offensive end, racking up a double-double in points and assists. That, as much as anything, was the driving force in tonight's outcome.
So many points coming from inside. He was not
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again.
Well, both these teams can get out and run, Brent. We expect a good amount of fast break points in this one.
And I like it, Kevin, when teams are able to go back and forth like this. What you start to see is confidence grow in the type of passes maybe that you're going to see from those guards. So maybe more creative 3-on-1 fast breaks and some great highlight material.
Isn't that fun to watch?
Love it. Get your voices ready.
Here we go. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Westbrook and Oladipo, the athletic backcourt duo. Ilyasova out there with Adams, and it's Roberson in at the 3 slot. Now here's Ilyasova. Greg Monroe unable to get his shot to go. Antetokounmpo kicks to Carter Williams, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Westbrook with it. To the paint. Here's Adams. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And watching Adams go to work out there, he is a bit of an old school big man in the sense that Brent he'll throw his weight around and look to intimidate the other team.
Yeah, Adams willing to take on that role, take the punches and take the hits for the rest of his team. And it goes along with his great defensive instincts, I think. His activity down low, certainly a big help for this team's defense.
It's been a slow start here for Oklahoma City. It's a 5-point game. And the shot goes in. Westbrook's got his first points of the game.
Well, the motor pushing the red line here for Westbrook. He doesn't seem to care whether he's wide open or being blanketed.
Screen by Monroe. Parker outside. 6 on the shot clock. Monroe sets a screen for Carter Williams. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. The 3-pointer is right on target. Roberson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Middleton. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Carter Williams kicks to Parker, puts it up from 12. They get it back. Westbrook with the block, and he gets it back. Carter Williams with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Roberson's got 5.
The pick definitely could have been better, didn't fully commit to it, but it was still just enough to get his teammate enough room to knock down the shot.
Back to Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Ilyasova dishes to Westbrook. Adams with the screen on Antetokounmpo. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. And it's off from 3-point range. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Westbrook against Carter Williams. Again, Carter Williams missing.
Yeah, it's one of those quarters where you're just incredibly frustrated that you did not impact it the way you wanted to. So nothing going right now.
The 19-foot shot and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Westbrook passes to Ilyasova. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And quite frankly, the Thunder are just one of the most dangerous offensive teams out there, but their defense is solid too. A lot of good one-on-one defenders in their rotation. Near the top of the league in defensive efficiency.
That free throw missing. And the Thunder did a good job of challenging shooters and locking down on D. They also know how, as we've seen, to protect the rim.
Well, a lot of that success last year on the interior has to be given to Steven Adams and the incredible progression that he showed as a center in this league. Really figuring out what it is that his opponents like to do and how he can be effective.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And that one misses.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Middleton inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Ilyasova. And there's the feed to Robertson. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time that he's buried something from there, but still, there's got to be a better option.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Now here's Westbrook. Will it go? So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And you look at Russell Westbrook, definitely an MVP caliber player. And I recall some eyebrows being raised when he was selected by the Seattle Sonics, the 4th overall pick back in 2008. Clearly the franchise knew what they were doing.
The Bucks making a switch here. Makers checked in. Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 5. Now Middleton. Pass to Parker. And Adams sends it back.
Adams is a decent shot blocker, but relies on his position mostly, that time in the right spot.
Offensive rebound, Ilyasova. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Jabari Parker. The Thunder have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. No good on the free throw. And the Bucks are an interesting team. There was the trade involving Brandon Knight, Michael Carter-Williams a while ago. They signed Greg Monroe to a free agent contract last season.
Here we go. Let's draw it up. We've got to improve our offensive execution, gentlemen. We got to turn that around, guys. Just keep the ball moving. Attack. Attack the basket. Do something.
What teams are looking for, wouldn't you say?
I'd say teams are looking for, Kevin, guys who at the 4 and 5 spot can help a team move the ball from strong side to weak side, be able to read some defenses, make proper passes, and then set screens and be a presence on the roll. That's absolutely at the 4 and 5 spot what teams are trying to find today.
But do you think players now, Brent, are smarter than they were coming in?
I don't know how to check the report cards, Kevin. No, the players, because of their versatility, and I think growing up not playing back to the basket and being asked to do a lot more things that require guard skills when they come into the game and coaches are asking them to do these things, they're more than capable of doing them.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Maker. That's tipped. They recover it. Count that one. Middleton's got 5. It's tipped. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Maker. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Bucks have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier. That free throw good from Maker.
And one thing you have to like about the Bucks, I mean, this is really an unselfish basketball team. Terrific assist totals almost every night, and I think largely because they've been acquiring guys with that team-first mentality.
John Henson's checked in for Milwaukee. The Thunder also changing it up. Nick Collison's checked in for Adams. Morrow comes in for Victor Oladipo. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And talking about the unselfishness of the Bucks players, one would also think that comes from the top down.
Well, you think about who's coached with the club the past couple years. This is an organization that believes in team-oriented basketball. Bucks really focus on getting each other good shots last season, something that was evident when you'd watch them play.
Stolen by Cantor. Morrow dishes to Collison. Got a piece of it. Here's Morrow. Collison with a screen on Middleton. Morrow kicks to Collison. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Pass to Middleton. He dishes it to Maker. Ball's knocked loose. Oklahoma City trailing. Singler with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And here's Cantor. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Payne. Knocks down the three ball. And the Thunder lead by 1. Milwaukee's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Dellavedova, the pass to Antetokounmpo, puts up a 3, and that's good. Matthew Dellavedova for 3. Dellavedova's got his first 3 points of the game.
Only took him a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Wow, more threes in the NBA? Who knew? Teams trading tray balls.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
And even though he's been on a roll tonight, that one was a bit forced.
Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Maker. And so here is Oklahoma City, trailing by 2. Payne's shot is good.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Henson with the screen. Dellavedova dishes to Teletovic. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Teletovic has got his first basket of the night. Oklahoma City has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Cantor with a screen on Henson. Kicks it to Collison. And stolen by Teletovic. Feeds to Dellavedova. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Payne gets a wide open look. A rebound by the Bucks.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
It's as if he had too good a look. Is that possible? And now he's kicking himself. Man, just imagine how much they'd be up by, guys, if his shot was going in.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. The Bucks making a change here. Plumlee's checked in.
Well, Cameron Payne out of Murray State has shown some great signs in his first year. Not easy to back up Russell Westbrook as there's not many minutes at the point guard position, but has tons of upside and played with great confidence in the minutes he was given.
And the Thunder making a change here. Adams checked in to the wing on the left. Teletovic with it. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Inside. Here's Plumlee, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Surveying the Thunder roster here, and a lot of the players on it were their own draft picks. Done a great job of identifying some talent late in rounds in the draft. Found a good amount of rotation players, even when they were going deep into the playoffs.
And for the Thunder and their draft success, Brent, it's so important as they aren't usually big players in free agency.
Well, that's a tip of the cap you have to give to their general manager to continue to seek out players that are going to complement the team. Just invaluable.
And here they come. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Teletovic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists tonight. Thunder trailing by 5. Now here's Payne. 8 points for him. Outside Collison. Kick out to Adams. Jacks up a three. He can't get that one. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Once they get out there in the open court, the speed and athleticism just takes over. Not much you can do to stop it.
Bucks leading by 5. So for Oklahoma City right now, Price is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Oladipo, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's McGarry in at the 4. Chalk up 2 there.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And Oladipo kicks to Westbrook. Misses the 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
And another basket for Milwaukee.
And nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
They're clearly dialed in, making each possession count. Now the challenge is, let's maintain that focus and concentration.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the bucket by the Bucks. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Westbrook.
Yeah, so far he has not had his usual effort in this one, and it's really hurting the team.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Monroe's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Westbrook. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Shot from free throw range. McGarry passes to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads. Another miss by Westbrook.
I think the defense was surprised that he did not knock that down. Clear defensive breakdown there, guys. Should have made him pay.
Thunder trailing by 9. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Out to Price. Expanding his range. Milwaukee with the rebound. Parker's got 3 rebounds now in this one. On to Tecumbo, dishes to Dellavedova, pushing their lead to double digits. Dellavedova's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Left side, Westbrook. He feeds it to Price. They need this one. And Adams with the slam.
Well, you have to put at least one body on Adams, maybe two. With his size and relentlessness, he'll light you up on the offensive glass.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's got 7. There's the double team with Westbrook. It's stolen by Oladipo. From the arc, bangs home the trifecta.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
And smart to do that on the perimeter rather than go inside.
Here's Parker. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Look at the way the game is played, Brent. Defensive versatility is so valuable.
Well, I love the fact that you can have defensive versatility and then also you can have defensive intellect. So if you have guys who can't shut somebody down, you can use that intellect to switch defenses and confuse offensive schemes that may come at you with a multiple-pronged attack.
Akers checked in for Antetokounmpo. The Thunder also changing it up. Cantor comes in for Mitch McGary, and it's Roberson in for Ronnie Price. Westbrook against Carter Williams. Here's Roberson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Parker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And what a solid comeback Jabari Parker made last year after an ACL ended his rookie season before Greg had even began.
Yeah, and what the injury did was force Jabari to become stronger and more well-conditioned in terms of his training. When feeling his best, he's a dynamic scorer off the dribble. Struggles a little on D, but the rest of his game has enormous upside.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 7. The shot's good from Cantor.
Well, you're going to play Westbrook on that pick and roll to shoot it, but he's underrated in being a distributor.
Maker, and it's good. Caught through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
Yeah, great ball movement and patience. They're working hard for those good looks.
Now, here's Westbrook. Screen by Adams. Back to Westbrook. He kicks to Roberson. Oladipo for 3. Rebounded by Greg Monroe. Monroe's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Chris Middleton is a prototype off guard. He likes to run off screens, catch, and shoot. He described his mindset saying, just space the floor, be patient, not force anything, and move the ball. Let those guys penetrate and find the best shot for the team. Team player indeed, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A., and he's developing his postgame. He can get in the paint now when they need him to. Carter Williams against Westbrook. Adams outside. Outside Westbrook. To the inside. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Dellavedova kicks to Monroe. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Bucks making a change here. Henson's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Adams. Now here's Westbrook. 7 points in the game. Oladipo, the pass to Ilyasova. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. Here's a Teletovic is checked in for Milwaukee. Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Payne comes in for Russell Westbrook. Milwaukee on D. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Out to the right wing. Here's Maker. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. That's 7 points for Thon Maker.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Ilyasova, a screen on Carter Williams. And Ilyasova kicks to Roberson. Oklahoma City gets it back. to stop the run. And Henson pulls it down.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 7 points for Michael Carter Williams. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And Donovan, coming in from college, definitely had a bit of a learning curve, as all coaches who make the jump have. But, you know, Brent, overall, he wasn't afraid to learn on the fly.
I think he really did a great job of setting up what last year represented in his first year by getting together with a lot of the members of the Oklahoma City Thunder team. In fact, I went to an open gym in the summer of 2015, and I saw 12 Oklahoma City Thunder players working out in the summertime with Billy Donovan and his staff. That's a great way to get started.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Teletovic misses. Thunder trailing by 17. Singler outside. Fires from the wing. Kept alive. Ilyasova hits the bucket.
Yeah, Ilyasova playing with a high motor tonight. Lots of activity. He's good for at least a few second chance points.
Bucks have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Roberson. Nice shot from the wing. Roberson's got his third bucket of the night. Bucks leading by 15. Maker, and the dunk by Maker.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Yeah, great vision, patience. He's been the catalyst for a lot of what they've done tonight.
Here's Roberson. That three off the mark.
Look, if they want any shot at winning this game, he has to be better out there.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 7 points for Chris Middleton.
And that paints a pretty good picture as to why the lead is as big as it is right now.
Payne kicks to Singler. To the inside. And it's blocked. Middleton outside. The pass to Carter Williams. Back to Middleton. Teletovic against Singler. And the basket by Maker. Maker's got 11 points in the quarter.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now here's Payne. He's got 8. Deep 2 from Singler. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Bucks leading by 21. They get a hand on it. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive. Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Not exactly sure what was happening there inside the heads of the players, but very frustrated they couldn't capitalize on the opportunity.
The Bucks making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook comes in for Payne. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Henson. .104 left to play here in the half. Teletovic. Nice D from Singler.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Carter Williams against Westbrook. Ilyasova is screen on Teletovic. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. They get the rebound. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And not the same rhythm or approach that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really creating contact. Like to see him get back to that here
in this quarter.
Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter.
Ilyasova, with the height of a big man, he's very much at ease and has a great release. Yeah, thought process was after he hit that first three, he'd be in great shape, but he looks way off right now.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
So elusive on the offensive end. Very difficult for any defense to match up against.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
The Bucks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Thunder trailing by 20. Screen by Adams. It's Westbrook with the drive. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, the Kiwi Adams, born in New Zealand, was the Thunder's first-round pick back in 2013. Steadily coming into his own now on the offensive end.
And he's good on the second. 6 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. From deep. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Bucks ahead, up 19. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, it seemed like you all were dictating tempo in the first half. How did you do that?
Okay, we're getting the stops, grabbing the rebound now, just trying to push it.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime.
After one half of play, it's Thon Maker having an outstanding game. He had 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 block. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. Kenny, that concludes our halftime presentation.
Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. A fantastic game from Thon Maker in this one.
Yeah, he's been a revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
Yeah, you just don't see this much, but he's setting up for a monster game tonight.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen. Parker and Monroe together inside. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. And if you're debating the most explosive athlete in the NBA today, Russell Westbrook has got to be in that conversation. Brent, what did you say?
Oh, he's got to be right there at the top of that list, and it's his motor that really puts him over the top. I mean, he's all over the place, offensively, defensively, gambling in the backcourt, running out in transition. Just tremendous fire in Russell Westbrook's game.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 19. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Westbrook missing. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. Here's the 3. The Thunder pull it in. Ilyasova's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Singler outside, out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Now, I don't know if he just lost sight of the lines on the floor, but he seemed perfectly oblivious to where he was on the court, guys.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Carter Williams dishes to Parker. Carter Williams, the pass to Monroe. There's the pick. Pass to Antetokounmpo. A shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. Monroe's shot is good.
Just dirty work on the offensive boards there. Rips it down and then tops it off with a strong putback.
Thunder trailing by 21. Outside Westbrook. Deflects the pass. Parker with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Carter Williams has got the ball. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Off target with his 3. Thunder shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Singler for three, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Singler's got 5.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Dishes it to Monroe. Screened by Parker. Monroe, no good.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Well, that happens sometimes. The ball just does not go down. But I'll tell you what, he'll take that shot every time.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, there are numerous ways to build a lead, but owning the glass may be one of the best.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's already got the personality of a star. And when you look at the overall skill set, I mean, he's very close to becoming an elite player in this league. I mean, he does a little bit of everything. And he can do it in a multitude of positions. That the Greek freak, as they call him, is the kind of player who can become the face of a franchise. And I think also because of his versatility, he's got the kind of game that you can mix and match with other types of players that I think could lead to a lot of success for this franchise.
Oladipo for 3. That shot missing, and Milwaukee will come the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. There's the dish to Monroe. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists tonight. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, and when you see a player have to come out of the game like this, you just have to hope for the best.
Yeah, you never like to see anything like this happen for a player. Everything that you've worked for now up in smoke.
Price, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now Payne, 8 points for him. Shoots the 3, hits the three-point bomb. Roberson's got 10 points in the game. And talking about the potential of Giannis, some experts feel he's only a jump shot away from being a perennial all-star.
And he's cleaned up his mechanics as well. Still trying to develop that consistency. But on the playmaking side of things, he has excellent vision. Also racks up a lot of rebounds, blocks, and steals. So 2 things he really needs to avoid, though, to take the next step: turnovers and foul trouble.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Following the 3 by Milwaukee, Collison with a screen on Antetokounmpo. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Antetokounmpo kicks to Dellavedova. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And without his sharp shooting, who knows where they'd be right now.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Parker. This one for 3. Here's Collison, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And that one falls for Collison. And Brent, going back a few years to your formative playing days in high school, you played at one of the bigger powerhouse high schools in California. How did playing on such a team that had such high expectations at that early age help your skill level and your overall basketball development?
Well, going to De La Salle High School, if I really wanted success, I should have been a kicker because the football team was off the charts. But we did have great success in basketball, and I did watch my 2 older brothers play at the school, so I understood what the program was about, what kind of expectations there were from the coaches with regards to accountability.
I bet you would have been a pretty good wide receiver.
I might have been, at least for one play, until a linebacker or a cornerback would cut me in half.
Barry going deep. He's got the ball, and there he goes. Now here's Middleton. 10 points for him. Great positioning on the putback.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Westbrook. Down low. Ball's knocked loose. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
The former Turkish star and 3rd overall pick in the 2011 draft, Kanter is still trying to become a dominant force at the NBA level. Well, what you have to like about Enes Kanter, defense aside, is that he's an efficient scorer. He's got great instincts to offensive rebound and be in position for somebody to feed him the ball on the inside.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Morrow's checked in. Henson dishes to Middleton. Monroe left side, stolen by Kanter.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Tries to save it. And for Kanter, his play is what everyone envisioned for him when he was taken 3rd overall back in that 2011 draft.
Well, the hopes for every general manager looking at Kanter was that he'd be a great low post scorer, and that's where he's shown most of his prowess, there and at the offensive glass, where he just simply swallows everything up and puts it back in the basket.
Collison, the pass to Kanter. And here's Payne. 8 points for him. Now the Bucks moving it up. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Henson. 12 points for Chris Middleton.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And the Thunder, one of the best shooting teams in the league. And if they don't get you with that first shot, they have guys inside prepared for those misses to hurt you the second time around.
And the Bucks with some changes. Plumlee, he's checked in for Monroe. And Mirza Teletovic subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Payne with it. And that one goes long. And you look at the Thunder's work on second effort plays. Brent, a lot of big bodies in their front court who don't mind throwing their weight around.
Well, Russell Westbrook himself is a phenomenal rebounding guard, but I think what happens too is that players on OKC set themselves up in great position to clean up any misses.
Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, and when you see a player have to come out of the game like this, you just have to hope for the best.
Yeah, you never like to see anything like this happen for a player. Everything that you've worked for now up in smoke.
Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Payne. And it's time for an injury report.
Hi, Kevin. I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Thunder. Unfortunately, it does not look good at all. They're going to hold him out for the rest of the game, and though they don't think he'll be out long, they haven't ruled out the chance that he could miss additional games as well. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
Well, for how hard he competes in the game, you know he's going to do just the same when it comes to rehab. He may recover faster than most because of it.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line, they needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here is Dellavedova. 13 points in the game. Teletovic inside the line, and Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Singler for 3. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Singler's got 8.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Teletovic, the screen. The 11-footer takes a big height bounce and goes in. Teletovic has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Outside Westbrook, out to the right wing. From deep, Morrow, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Hey guys, the Thunder's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious. He won't return to the game, and he may not see the floor for a couple of games afterwards so he can heal up. Devin, definitely tough news for him.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
Yeah, he's in a rhythm in the best way. You have to stay up in his chest or he's just going to ruin you from deep.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
But they recover it. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. Middleton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
What's up?
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Akers checked in for Milwaukee. Carter Williams comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. The Thunder also changing it up. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And it's Ilyasova in for Nick Collison. Morrow kicks to Singler to stop the run. Bucket is good. 10 points for him.
His shooting percentage is really outstanding tonight, and his team has needed it big time.
Poked away. Teletovic dishes to Plumlee. And stolen by Ilyasova. And here's Morrow outside. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight.
The awareness of Russell Westbrook to locate the open man and deliver a strike, something he's developing.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
You always talk about glue guys and guys that do the little things to help their team. Steven Adams is certainly that for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Not a big presence in the box to score, but when you watch him play with his team, he's willing to sacrifice his body, set hard screens, and be a presence on the interior. Not quite sure why he felt the need to rush that one. He had all the time in the world and just threw it up before he was ready to go.
And it's in there. And that's 17 points for Russell Westbrook.
So off the bounce, Russell's been good, but he's getting better setting up without the ball. He's really improving with his touch on those kind of shots.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Teletovic.
First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Teletovic nails both of them. Outside Westbrook. It'll count. And he drains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really, a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
We got some great looks. Great looks. Defensively, we're getting stops too.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Thunder shooting just 34% from the floor. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So the Thunder 5 right now. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. Steven Adams is out there with Ilyasova. And it's Singler in at the small forward position.
Beautiful feed there, using the bounce pass textbook assist.
On offense, here are the Thunder. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Singler's got 10 points here in the second half. Bucks leading by 22. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Westbrook. Carter Williams with the bucket. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Screen by Adams. Here's Westbrook. A second chance effort. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And Ilyasova is an absolute hound out there when it comes to picking up the rebounds, just never giving up on that play.
The Bucks shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Parker kicks to Carter Williams. The Bucks working the ball around. Monroe down low. Adams on him, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. The feed to Robertson. Back to Westbrook. From the arc. Westbrook missing again.
Might want to stop shooting from out there right now because it's just not working. He needs to look to get his teammates involved at this point in the game.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Oklahoma City has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Pass break, Milwaukee. Lots of room. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Exactly what can happen when you're careless with the basketball. Suddenly, it's going the other way.
Adams sets the pick for Westbrook. Down low. Singler outside. Back to Adams. The tie for the ball. Pocket 2. Stolen by Monroe. Dellavedova kicks to Monroe. And Adams sends it back. Outside Westbrook. Off target from three-point range.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Goes up on the high post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Westbrook's got 12 points in just the second half. Knocks it loose and stolen by Singler. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, Adams with the make them pay mentality right here from the free throw line.
The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Sabonis, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Collison comes in for Andre Robertson. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Singler. And Ronnie Price has subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Monroe's shot is good.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Sabonis, the pass to Price. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Outside Collison. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And there's Price. That's good on the assist from Nick Collison. Here's Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Price, right side. Goes up the baseline. That one wide left. Bucks leading by 21. Antetokounmpo kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Monroe. Plays it up and banks it in. Monroe's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Price kicks to Morrow. From deep three-point range, rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Carter Williams against Price. Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Sabonis. Roberson comes in for Nick Collison. Kyle Singler's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Price. Lets it fly. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Parker's shot is off. Oklahoma City's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Antetokounmpo dishes to Carter Williams. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Westbrook. From 10 feet out, Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
All instinctual because he knows where he needs to go and then force the opponent to do something about it.
And Andre Roberson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Adams. That's tipped. Antetokounmpo kicks to Carter Williams. Bucks passing it around. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And that one falls for Parker. No good on the second free throw. The Thunder shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Singler for 3. Here's Cantor. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
And it's not a secret. Cantor is a major factor on the offensive glass thanks to his size, strength, and excellent hands.
And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
The Thunder shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Westbrook kicks to Singler. Rebound by Parker. Bucks leading by 22. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Now here is Singler. Outside Westbrook. Drains it from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got 15 points here in the second half.
Just becoming better and better at the catch-and-shoot game. If Westbrook ever perfects that part of the offensive end of the floor, look out.
Carter Williams kicks to Parker. Double team on Parker. Just 5 to shoot. Carter Williams with the bucket. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Monroe. Maker comes in for Parker. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Tyler Ennis in for Carter Williams. The Thunder also changing it up. Nick Collison's checked in for Cantor. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Kyle Singler. Ennis kicks to Maker. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. And that's now 18 points for Thon Maker.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Westbrook passes to Ilyasova. Back to Westbrook. Off the pick. Here's Roberson. And so he draws the foul on the shot on a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And a power forward in college. Roberson's been working on increasing his shooting range ever since he entered the league.
And Roberson mostly known for his defense, but he can find ways to contribute on the offensive end too. Brent, great in transition. He can jump out of the building if you give him a chance.
Well, is there a little bit of Sean Marion in what you get out of Roberson? That's not a bad comparison. I'm sure he'd take that, but he's fast in the open floor. He finishes a lot of chances. His three-point shot seems to be coming along as well, but mostly, Kevin, out there for defense.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
And he's not a guy you can give open looks to. The D has to be better. Got to learn a lesson there.
Here's Morrow. Releases from the wing and drills it. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. Ennis kicks to Maker. Plumlee with the screen. Out to the right wing. Plumlee sets the pick for Ennis. Just 4 to shoot. Plumlee, no luck. The Thunder shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, fellas, if we put this one on tape, we could send it out as a clinic. It was awesome. Physically and mentally just dialed in. And when you got a guy with his talent able to outwork and outthink everyone else on the floor, it results in this kind of dominant performance.
Pass to Teletovic. He dishes it to Maker. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. Drills it from outside.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
That's the rub. They're leaving nothing to chance here, putting all their energy into this closeout.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the
For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo. His performance was absolutely phenomenal tonight. Not only did he rack up a double-double, he inspired everyone around him to come up with plays for the win.
Ernie, Kenny, what got into this guy tonight? He was sensational. Easily the MVP of the game. Maybe it was some of that home cooking. Fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, potato salad, iced tea. He was getting a lot of love from the fans, and rightfully so. Seeing him step his game up like that will always get the crowd pumped.
His points in the paint were a big factor for them tonight. He consistently took it to the rack. Relentless.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.